A camel of hatred, murder, and fraud. And if I should receive such religion as this to be true, then I myself shall become more monstrous than my enslavers. Thus we must stand and demand liberty from this infernal tyrant. Yet power conceives nothing without the man. Once a slave, but now I am the man. So we must fight, and we must fight and fight until we stand. For power concedes nothing, nothing without the man. They say we free. Ain't no free with me. Hell, what I supposed to do? All I ever knows to do is serve the white man. White man made me dumb as a dead pig. Now he says I's free. I reckon there ain't no freedom for me, except that in my dreams of Africa, my granddaddy's home, where they stole our gods and killed our souls. Only way I don't find freedom is home. The white man land will never be my land. His God will never be my God, and he's gone. Yeah, his songs eyes open. Yeah, but it's sad. I reckon if I calculated right, it's pretty much wrong with the white man. Pretty much wrong up there. So I reckon it leaves me no choice. Only way I go deal with him. You see, I ain't got much learning, but I do know one thing. I've never gonna serve the white man again. I'm saying I can't never serve a white man again. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I's free at last. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I's free at last. My brothers, as we assemble here, let's look at this fact. The progress of the Negro in this civilization in America and elsewhere among our acquaintances. Exactly what progress is. It is a progress that can be snatched away from you in 48 hours. And why? Because it is the progress, my brothers and sisters, that is built upon science. The progress of the Negro in this civilization was tolerated because of our indifference. But our indifference exists no longer. Because of that, our whole civilization was tolerated. Now the whole world of races are starting to Can you blame the white man for thinking when the red man and the yellow man is knocking at his door? Can you blame the tiger for being defensive when the lion approaches? We build for others. But I say that men do not build for others. They build for themselves. Our age and our religion demands it. What? What is it, my people, that you are thinking? Huh? That the white man is going to build up America and elsewhere and then simply hand it over to you. If you are thinking that, if we are thinking that, then we are crazy. We have lost our reason. Stop flattering yourselves. Stop. And let us go to work. Let us go to work in the morn of a new creation and strike. Not because of the noonday sun, but plod on and on and on until you have succeeded in climbing the hills of all our possessions and have reached the pinnacle bestowed upon the world, a civilization of our own. Old Man River, that old man river, he don't say nothing, he don't do nothing, he just keeps rolling, keeps right on rolling. Alone, he don't flat taper, he don't pick cotton, he don't do nothing, he don't say nothing. That old man river, he just keeps rolling. I say to you, esteemed gentlemen of this United States Senate, don't expect me to sit idly and passively by while you, the progeny and the apparent heirs of the mass murder and enslavement of over 100 million of my African people, you have oppressed. You have no moral authority to indict me or condemn me, you who sit in a stolen wealth afforded to you by the historical denigration and exploitation of my much beloved people. If I am a communist, it is a result of the hypocrisy of your democracy. And if I am to be judged, it will be by men of a more righteous nature than yourselves. We shall go over we shall overcome. Oh, I do believe that deep within my heart we shall overcome. While confined here in the Birmingham City Jail, I came across your recent statement saying that our present activities was unwise and untimely. I am cognizant of the interrelationships of all states and communities and cannot sit idly by in Atlanta and not be concerned with what happens in Birmingham. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality and can never again afford the outside agitator ideal. But I guess it is easy to say, wait. But when you have seen angry mobs lynch your mothers and fathers at will and drown your black brothers and sisters at whim, when you have seen hate-filled policemen kick and curse and brutalize and even kill your black brothers and sisters with impunity, when you have seen the overwhelming mass of 20 million black men caught in an outright cage of poverty in the midst of an affluent society, when your first name becomes nigger and your middle name boy, then you will understand why I find it and deem it very hard to wait. Many of you show great anxiety over the fact that we are willing to break laws. But I agree with St. Augustine that an unjust law is no law at all. We must always remember that what Hitler did in Germany was legal, and what the freedom fighters in Hungary and Kenya elsewhere did was illegal. I have almost come to the regrettable conclusion that the greatest stumbling block of the black man is not the Ku Klux Klan, but the white moderate who is more devoted to unjust laws than he is to justice, who prefers a negative peace with the absence of tension to a positive peace in which is the presence of justice.